Hello, children. Let's start our education journey with chapter number 2, Cultural Heritage of India and Tradition, Handicraft and Fine Arts. Students, you know very well what do you mean by cultural heritage. In the first chapter, you have learned about this thing. Whatever we receive from our forefather, that considered as cultural heritage. So, in this chapter, you are going to learn in detail about traditional handicrafts and fine arts. India is a country of a rich cultural heritage. It includes materialistic and genetic heritage. A child inherits physical, mental characteristics from the parents by birth. That's known as genetic inheritance. Whatever we obtain from our father, our color, complexion, hair, whatever, that's called as genetic inheritance. Whereas house, land, estate like properties obtained from the youngsters, forefathers, that's called as material heritage. Whatever our forefather that transfer from generation to generation, that considered as material heritage. Similarly, whatever man obtains and create with his intelligent skill, generally called as what? Cultural heritage. Created by himself with his intelligent and knowledge, that considered as cultural heritage. In the same manner, tradition, custom, rituals, special types of lifestyle adopted by our forefathers is known as cultural heritage. In addition, other matters like education, farming, trade, rules, regulation for daily life, festivals, entertainment, art, handicraft, belief, skills are also included in the cultural heritage. Everything like handicraft, knitting, weaving, patola of pattern, bandhanis, everything that included in the cultural heritage. India being an ancient country of the world has its own tradition, best tradition, social values. Dogma means beliefs, manyata, customs, and family system. So it is our duty to preserve our cultural heritage. Okay, our forefather has given to us, so we have to preserve it for our next generation. There are references of 64 arts in our ancient literature that you have to underline for the MCQ. 64 arts. They are handicraft, workmanship, kasab, art, drawing, music, dramatic art, and dance. Our ancient currencies were also very valuable. Prosperity of India was main attraction for the visitors to attack India. I had already taught you in the 9th standard students. Today, the education of yoga has been considered as a part of cultural heritage. So you have to remember this for the MCQ. 21st June is celebrated as World Yoga Day in the world. So in this chapter, students, we all are going to learn about different art and craft of India. It is very interesting chapter, students. So pay attention. Art of Indian artisans. The beauty of Indian cultural heritage is lying in the traditional art of its artisans. They have skillfully developed varied different lifestyle of the people through their remarkable art and handicraft industry. So weaving of the cloth, embroidery on the cloth, wooden art, clay work, drawing, painting, leather industry, enamel work, sculpture, architectures, akik means studying stones, diamond related artistic workshop, knitting work have their unique identity in India. Now students, I am going to explain you clay work, which is very important. This question will ask in the section C for 3 marks. So students, pay attention. Man and clay have been closely associated since ancient period of time. Whole life of the man continuously revolve around clay. From cradle means julna, parna, to the grave matlab qabr. Before the invention of the metal, clay things were used abundantly. Before the metal evolved, okay, people were using clay things. Toys, pots, pitchers. Pitchers are the huge pots that used to store the liquids. Earthen lamps, clay stoves, claywares were made in by the potters to store grains, milk, ghee, curd, buttermilk. Maximum kitchenwares were made up of clay. The wall of the houses Then the kubas, huts were plastered by the paste of cow dung and clay. We have got many utensils of red color that belong to the Lothal when excavation activities are carried out. Archaeological sites, Mohenjo-daro, Harappan cultures of the ancient time. Potter's wheel considered to be the best device for the clay work in the ancient time. In many times we see garba. Okay, the ladies used to carry on her head. Okay, garba, picture having the holes and another lamp insides in the Navratri. India was famous for producing back utensils of baked clay as well as unbaked clay, that's called terracotta, since ancient time. So this is known as seeing remains of old and handmade clay utensils found in the Nagarjuna Kunda in South India and the Lagnij, that you have to remember for the MCQ. Now, art of weaving cloth, that also included in the cultural heritage students. The art of making long threads using small pieces of cotton from cotton balls, joining them together is called art of spinning. This you have question afterwards. What do you mean by spinning? We all know that Gandhiji has given it a special importance as a cottage industry and join it with a Swadeshi to make us self-reliant under the banner of freedom movement, which has created a new history. Gandhiji that's using charkha for making the cloth. Hand weaving. Since ancient period of time, India is also known for its textile know-how. It is well known that whole piece of cloth, particular slice, muslin of Dhaka, that could easily pass through the ring and could be adjusted in the matchbox. I have already taught you in the 9th standard that there were a lot of demands of the muslin in the European markets. So Europeans came to India for spices and muslin students. Moreover, carpet, galicha, okay, of several regions, knitting work on attires and artistry occupied a prominent place. Among them, Patola of Patan, Kanjivaram and Banarasi sarees and Bandhani of Rajasthan, a unique identity of India. Now students, I am going to explain you the Patola of Patan. This paragraph is of that. This will ask, describe Patola of Patan. This will ask for 2 marks. During the golden period of Solanki era, Gujarat had progress in this period, Solanki era. There is a time of reign of Siddharaj Jayasingh. Okay, at that time there was reign of Siddharaj Jayasingh. Many artisans, weavers, you used to weave the clothes. Many artisans came and settled in Patan. The Patolas of Patan become world famous due to their skills. This art of Patan is more than 850 years old. Very limited, only handful of artisans have the skill for such a complicated and time-consuming art of making patolas. During the time of the reign of the Raja Siddharaj Jayasingh, this art was 850 years old and very few artisans had the knowledge of making of the patolas. The silk ware, Bewad Ikt, produced in Patan is called as the Patola of Patan. So Bewad Ikt is also considered as Patola of Patan's Patola. Ikt means weaving, weave the Patola. This type of sari is designed in such a manner that it can be worn on either side. Both the side you can wear it. This type of Patola variety has a good durability, long lasting, and its original color remain intact. There is no artificial color, original colors. This color is not faded at all. There is a saying in the same reference, Padi patole bhat, fate par fite nahi. The designs laid down in patola shall never fade, even if the cloth may be torn. Okay, if the cloth patola that's torn, fat jaye, but the colors and the pictures and everything that not faded. So students, this you have to learn for 2 marks. Okay, describe the patola pattern, describe Bewad Ikt. For 2 marks you have to write it down. Now, art of embroidery. You know now very well, students, embroidery means what? The work of embroidery can be seen on the clothes of the idols, matlab murti, and the statue which were found during the excavation of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Students, in chapter 3, I am going to explain you the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilization. The whole civilization founded were during the excavation work. The art of weaving on the clothes of men and women and the children is very famous from ancient time. This art of embroidery was seen on the clothes of men, women and the children in the Sindh, Saurashtra and Kutch region at the time of the Indus civilization, means Mohenjo-daro. Similarly, Kashmiri work of the Kashmir is also well known. Apart from this, Bandhani of Jamnagar, MCQ, Jethpur, Bhuj, Mandvi of Gujarat are very popular. The traditional style of Bandhani, with all its luster due to the beautiful designs of elephant, puppet, dice and picture, is also very popular today. Cottage industries was taken over by the women of Kutch. Women of Kutch taken over the cottage industry, Saurashtra region of Gujarat. The traditional art of embroidery, Toran, Chakda means you know na square type, pillow cover, bed sheet, shark, Todalia, clothes like Kedia is well known even today also. Embroidery work is also carried out on a quilt, shawl with the different designs. Embroidery work of a Jat community of Banni area of Kutch is unique itself. Now, leather industry, you have a question behind, students. Leather industry, question number 1 in that, the second one, student. This will ask for 2 marks. So, just pay attention. Leather. We obtain leather from the skin of the dead animals that used for the various purposes in ancient India. After the death of the animal, its skin was processed in the traditional manner. Leather was prominently used for making masak. Masak means a leather bag for fetching a water. Kos, then drum, dholak and tabla. And the bellows used by the blacksmith. Various types of footwears, leather belts to tie the animals. Leather was also used to prepare shield. Shield means what? A soldier that protecting itself for the metal shield or leather shield, protecting themselves, which was used during the wars. Leather industry had prominent place in the ancient India. Then leather knitted mojdi of Rajasthan, shoes, leather knitted purse, belts, other things also made up of the leather like horse and camel, saj, palan, lagam and whip matlab chabuk, that also made from the leather. Okay, so leather industry, and that will ask for 2 marks, students, so you have to do it.